Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is not so early in the morning. It's still before 8, but not extremely early. I'm heading out to feed the cats. We had a couple things sell in the store overnight. Some door surrounds for a Jeep TJ and a Heatsink for a processor and a computer. So we'll get those boxed up and put that with some other stuff that sold yesterday, and we'll make a run to the post office this morning. And I gotta feed the cats, so I'll check with you guys in just a minute. Well, it looks like we had a raccoon out here last night because the water was completely knocked over.
Raccoon, whatever.
And there were paw prints in the water dish, so I had to rinse that out.
It was a raccoon!
I mean, I don't mind raccoons as a general animal, right?
A South American raccoon, they're adorable.
People think they're cute. They can be. They can be cute.
Try to hug a raccoon.
As long as they stay out in the woods.
Now, a raccoon finds me in the woods.
When they get up here around the barns and the house, they cause problems.
I'm learning this here raccoon to wash dishes.
They tear stuff up. They get into things. They fight with the cats. I had somebody try to tell me online at one time that raccoons would not fight with other animals.
I like the raccoon because he is so filled with goodness and generosity.
Clearly, you've never been around raccoons. I mean, they can be friendly, but they've got teeth, too, and claws.
Those, Jason, are the panicked scratches of the adolescent raccoon.
All right, so the barn cats have been fed. I stopped by the shelf out there where we have all the Jeep parts stacked, and most of them are already boxed up, so if they're listed, they're boxed. That's how we know the accurate weight and dimensions for shipping. And this guy is going to have to go out UPS, so we're going to have to make a trip to the UPS store today. Typically, UPS comes by the house about every other day, but I'm pretty certain they're not scheduled to come by today. If they are, I'll just set it out on the front porch with a sign that, checking my phone, see if they're coming by today.
Check your calendar, blockhead.
I'll set it on the porch with a sign that asks them to pick it up. But like I say, I don't think today is the day. I think today is the day I get to drive this about a half hour to a UPS store. And the answer is no UPS today. So we'll drive this out. I like to double check my weights. We've got a scale sitting on the edge of the bench here. Set that on like that, and the reading for it is not under it, so I can see it just fine. That's 9 pounds 14 ounces. Looks like I might have to put some more tape on that. And I will open this up to put a pack slip in it and all of our good stuff. So let me go get a pack slip and I'll be right back.
And we'll be right back.
So this guy's going out to Steve in Denver, Colorado. And like I said, I got to cut that open to put a pack slip in it because... And when I sealed it before, I didn't do an awesome job of sealing it because I knew I was going to have to open this back up to put the pack slip in it. There we go. So we're going to drop this guy in there. Make sure I get the right one. This is the pack slip for the Heatsink on the computer part. And we got to put a thank you note in there.
That we thank you very sweetly.
One of the other things we like to do, and I don't know if I've mentioned this at all or enough, so we do put a thank you card in every one of our packages because we are grateful for the purchase. Here, let me get a smiley face to get that to stick on the... Oh, and just so you guys can see, I did package this thing up fairly well. It's sitting in there. It's all wrapped up. It's tightened down so it won't move. So anyway, there's a thank you note for that. And the other thing we do is we usually put a scripture in with it as well, because we like to spread the good word.
I'll spread the good word.
Gives us another opportunity to reach out. So there it is. It's going to Denver. We need to get that buttoned up. And this is what I mean by taping it down a little bit better. You see, I didn't put that right down the seam of the middle. That one went down one of the flaps, and this one will also go down one of the flaps. That's how we have the bottom already taped, so that it is secure. All that's left now is to put this UPS label on it. So we do check pricing on everything before we ship it. We double check shipping costs. This through the U.S. Postal Service, through our standard, which is USPS ground, would have cost $75 to ship. UPS, it's about $30 to ship it, and FedEx is $27. We're going to ship UPS. We prefer UPS. We have a better, choose your words wisely, business relationship with UPS, let's say. FedEx is just a little more difficult from our vantage point to work with on a regular basis. So we kind of default to UPS. Even though it's $3 more, that $3 comes with price of convenience.
There's a price to be paid with having things convenient.
Heatsink, that's next on the list. That's the pack slip. Let me go find that heatsink.
You know where it is, or at least you know it is where you can get it.
So I found the heatsink. It's this guy. We had like 5 or 6 of these at one time. They were pulled from operating systems that were no longer needed. And we piecemealed them all out. We sold the memory, we sold the hard drives, the CPUs, kind of everything. Cleaned up everything a little bit so that we could get parts and pieces. I don't like to ship out. Servers can be pretty heavy and big, and they're just a mess to deal with when you ship them. So I've found that parting out a perfectly good server actually benefits us. Things move a little faster, because people are trying to keep their server alive, not necessarily wanting to buy a new one. So we put all computer parts, when we ship them, in static bags. And I get there are no electronic components within the heatsink itself, but it's just for our own benefit, no knowledge. If it goes in a computer, it goes in a static bag. That way we don't make mistakes later. I need to find a box for this guy.
I'll find that box in no time.
And finding a box was that quick. Walked out to the shelf, spotted this one, and went, yep, that's the box for a heatsink.
Yep, that's it.
We'll make a little cavity in there for our heatsink. We put it in like that. Drop a thank you card.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, so we got this heatsink in a box. Pack slip, little thank you notes, everything's in there. And I'm going to throw some paper on the top of that just to keep it from rattling around inside the box. And that's going to Pierce, and Pierce is in Missouri. So thank you, Pierce, for purchasing that from us. And we're going to get that sealed up, get it weighed, and get it out in today's post. The post office opens in a half hour. So we've got a pile of things over here that need to go. I'm making the run today because Debbie is off helping our daughter with a little project this morning. So I'm on my own. So I'll make the post office run. I will then go to UPS. And depending on the weather, I may just mow the yard today, which is an awesome thing. And then we'll get back to working on what's on the bench, which are CDs. I have a pile of those to go through. That was 13 ounces, by the way.
12.94. Call it 13.
Well, I hope this fits in the trunk, because the last time I tried to ship Jeep parts in this car, it didn't want to fit in the trunk. Oh, look at that. Fits like a dream.
Hey, fits like a dream.
Can only carry so many at a time. I think the rest can go in the back seat, and that's the plan.
So there's no plan.
That's a plan.
Just made the post office run, which is awesome, and now we got a half-hour drive ahead of us to get to the closest UPS store. And again, usually what we do is we have UPS coming by the house so often that most of the time it kind of works out so that when we have big items that go out via UPS, the UPS delivery guy just is there, right? And he picks it up. And that's, I mentioned earlier we prefer UPS, and that's why we prefer UPS. If UPS is stopping by our place to drop stuff off, and usually that's boxes and things like that, it's items we use to operate the eBay store. When they're dropping stuff off to us, they'll go ahead and pick up items if we have outgoing, which is awesome. Now FedEx, they won't do that. You have to call and schedule a pickup, even if FedEx is coming by your place. And if I'm right on this, if you schedule a pickup, they charge you for the pickup, which is just kind of crazy. So occasionally we do ship out FedEx, and there's a FedEx facility not far from the UPS location. The FedEx facility, though, that we go to is it's a distribution center. It's the closest place we got. I mean, there's FedEx drop-off points like Dollar Generals and things like that. I don't trust those necessarily, so I like to go directly to a FedEx place or a UPS store, kind of corporately branded. In any case, the FedEx place we go to has a big fence around it. You have to sit in a parking spot. You got to call, and somebody's got to come out to your car to get the items, and they got to bring a cart, and it's just it's just all kind of, it's convoluted, if you will. And UPS, again, they'll just pick up from the house and rock and roll. Today they're not coming out to our place, so I'm making the drive to the UPS store. And there's a $3 difference between shipping UPS versus FedEx, at least particularly on this item. Now, the last item we shipped to UPS was by far cheaper. So in the long run, in the game, I like UPS. They're friendly. We get to know the drivers. They're great guys. In fact, I just drove by the house of a guy who works at UPS. So I just feel like they're more connected to the community, and they're more friendly to work with, and it's easier for us to get things out. So anyway, got a half-hour drive to get this box to the UPS store, and might as well run a couple of other errands while I'm in town. As they say, when you live out here in the country, it's going to town. So I'll get that done, and then I'm going to come back and mow if it's not raining. It doesn't look like it's going to rain, but I asked Google this morning about the weather, and she told me there was a chance of rain today. I don't see that happening.
Electronic computers can analyze data and predict tomorrow's weather map.
All right, let's run this into the UPS store, see how well this is received. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Living the dream. Just got a drop off for you.
All set.
Easy peasy, thank you. You too.
See, boys? Just that easy.
Well, that went as expected. It's too easy. Just walked it in, they scanned it, and said thank you. So we're all good. All right, I'm going to head back to the homestead and fire up the mower, and hopefully I'll get back to the eBay store today.
Best laid plans.
I just got back from running the errands in town. Stopped by and picked myself up a White Castle. Sliders are good for the soul. I don't need to walk around with this cup though. And we need to go, I'm gonna put that in the fridge. It'll be there for later. Need to go check the mower situation.
There's the mower.
Yeah. We're low on fuel. That, my friends, is a full gas tank. All right, well, different hat, different shirt, same day. That's a change of things, isn't it? So got the property mowed all by my lonesome. Debbie's still out helping our daughter with a project, so there was nobody on the tractor for an assist. So I did it all on the zero turn. The reason why is because the zero turns faster than the tractor, and I wanted to get it done. So I knocked it out. And I was covered in, it's a little dry out. We haven't had a good rain in a while. And kicked up a lot of dust. And every tree I went under had a cobweb, or not a cobweb, a giant spider web.
Spider webs!
So I was covered in spiders and grass and dirt, and anyway, had to shower. Different hat, different shirt. Same day. Hey, so while I was out there mowing, we did sell one item in the store.
Ka-ching.
Some magazines, some Ebony magazines. Denzel, Halle Berry, Jamie Foxx, Beyonce, Tina Knowles. Let's go see if we can find that. That is Ebony 21 in the magazine bin.
Magazine? Home magazine?
Ebony 21 might be easy to find, and it might not be. What's this one? That's Essence. That's People, obviously. People. Let's get down until we see a number. There's Ebony 15. That's close. And there's People 2.0. People 10, sorry. Still digging. People 23. Ebony 24. Is that right? Yeah, Ebony 24. I need Ebony 21. Is it over on this side? That's an Essence. That's a People. That's a People. That's a People. That's an Essence. I think I was good on the pile I was digging on. Let's go back to the other side. Get these back out of the way. Start piling up that way for a minute. Ah, look at that. Ebony 21. I just had to go one more down on that side and I would have found it. All right, let me put this back together and then we'll go package this up. All right, that's going out to Jodell in Chesapeake, Virginia. Thanks, Jodell. We really appreciate it. It goes out Monday. Well, I was sitting here working on the CDs and I thought I'd make some headway on it, but we just had something sell in the store. So, printed out the pack slip already. It is Apex DT250 digital TV converter. We sold one of those yesterday. And this is we only had two of them, so this is the end of that stock. It's new old stock. It's still sealed in the box. It's in bin C1, so let's get that out and get it packaged up. I think that would be a good thing. Bin C1, it's up here. Oh, C1. Let's see what we got here. There it is. That guy. We literally just sold one of these yesterday. So, And that's the last one. Now we've got a ton of space in C1. Okay, so we found a box for this guy. It's a new box. I didn't have to go recycled. Actually, I looked at the recycled and I couldn't find one. But this will fit in there just fine. We just got to put some packing paper around it. You can see it's got some space all the way around. So we need to put some packing paper around that just so that it, whoa, rock the camera. So it won't slip around a whole bunch in the box. And just so happens, I have a bunch of packing paper still sitting on the table from the last packing adventure that I did. And I think that'll, oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
That'll do it, pig.
And that is the pack slip. Get a thank you card working. And a scripture card working. And a couple smiley faces.
Hello, smiley face. Hello, smiley face.
This is going to Gary in Burr Ridge, Illinois. So thanks, Gary. We appreciate it. Close that up. Get it sealed. There we go. Get a weight on it. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. And the cool thing is the measurement's right there. 13 by 13 by 4. What did I say that was?
Well, soon they forget.
3 pounds, 8 ounces. Get that out.
I'll print out the shipping label.
And again, that came out of that lot of Jeep parts and electronics that we got for $48. Gosh, I think we're well into $600 or $700 now on total of everything that we picked up that day in sales. And we still haven't gone through all the Jeep parts, and we still have electronics we haven't listed yet. They're on the table outside the door there. And the only reason why I haven't listed those is other things just keep popping up in front of them. I mean, it's not like we've taken time off. Literally, as we were cleaning things, I found a box full of these CDs that were under the packing table. They got shoved under there when we got distracted another day. So that's why we're trying to clean things up and get things organized so that we know what we got, we know where it is, and we can get things sold. So in any case, this is going out to Burr Ridge, Illinois. Thanks, Gary. Truly appreciate it. It'll go out in Monday's post.
The postman says that's best to do.
Hey, so I think that's going to probably wrap it up for us for the day. It's been a long day. It's currently 5:13. We got started a little before 8 o'clock this morning. It makes it particularly long when Debbie's not around to help out. Missed her out there mowing today and doing work around the eBay store. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check us out on the other social media platforms. We're out on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, and I even think we have a Threads account. So go check us out on one of those places as well. In the meantime, guys, all be safe, and we'll catch you on the next video.